Assalamualaikum student and friends, welcome on my YouTube channel Lalpur Economics Academy. I am discussion on this channel chapter wise discussion. So guys, start first chapter, nature and scope of economics. So friend, subscribe my channel and update more videos. Then first topic, select definition of economics. Definition of economics was discussion different school of thought. So let's start. Definition of economics, basic word of economics. The word economics has been derived from the Latin word. This meaning explanation how the person of a house manage to earn money and spend it, and other word use goals. This is the use of a word political economics that explain that how the people of a state used to spend their lives and earn means of living. Then discussion 3 school of thought. Classical school of thought 170 23 to 90. New classical school of thought 180 42 190 24, and London of School of Economics. The classical school of thought was led by Adam Smith and further partner Malthus, John Steinmetz, David Ricardo, N.W. Senner, and F.A. Walker. Adam Smith Classical School of Thought. Classical School of Thought was led by Adam Smith. This is the father of economics and write a book 176. The book named The Wealth of Nation. The basic biography of Adam Smith, born 170-23, started study Glasgow University 170-37 and started career lecturing Glasgow University. So these view declared 4 pillars of this definition of economics. First step, production of wealth. Second, consumption of wealth. And third, distribution of wealth. And last then, exchange of wealth. Discussion on further step-by-step production of wealth. 4 factors of production. Land is the first and important factor. Labor used for land and capital is most important for any project start. Then organization combined to produce goods and services, which is called wealth. This is the main part of production of wealth. Then second topic, consumption of wealth. fulfill basic need of human life. We spend our income in that direction from where we can derive maximum utility. Food is an important for human life. And third topic, distribution of wealth. Rent is the main and important part. All the four factors are paid according to their contribution in the form of rent, wages, interest, and fourth is the part of exchange of wealth from one hand to another. Similarly, this example, the two countries in the form of trade. And first discussion, John Stuart Mill. Basic. John Stuart Mill, born in 1806 in London, British philosopher, political economics. Contribute to social theory, political theory, and political economics. Basic work, views of liberty, freedom of speech, human rights, and self-determination. Major ones on liberty, utilitarianism, principle of political economics is the right of book. Mill basic role in economics. Mill define economics as a science dealing with the nature of wealth and the law of the production and distribution, including directly or remotely. So basic biography of Malthus, born February 140, 170-66 in UK, die 21 December 29, 1834 in UK. Wrote as an essay in the first principle of population, first published in 1798. Basic work for the principle of Malthus. Food is necessary for human existence. Human population tended to grow faster. Unequal power must be equal is the basic Malthus theory and a right of book principle of population. Malthus' basic view in economics as an English economist who argued that increases in population would largely increase in the mean of substances. 170-66, 180-34. Biography of David Ricardo. Life duration 170-72, 180-23. Read Malthus of a Nation in 170-99. Work, Income Distribution, Theory of Value, Law of Comparative Advantage, Ricardian Equivalence, and Basic Right on the Principle of Political Economics and Taxation. David Ricardo role in economics, introduced in the Principle of Political Economics and Taxation, was the theory of a comparative advantage and theory of rent. N.W. Senner biography. Nestorian Senner 170 90 180 64. Come on, Berkshire, England. He was a lawyer, government advisor. He took degree of BA in 181 Senner as a professor of Oxford University as a basic work introduced on a political economics, mercantilist theory of work, the rent of wage, the production of a wealth is the right of book or introduce lecturing on political economics. According to Nathan William Senner, economic definition: economic deal with the nature of a wealth, for example, production of wealth and distribution. And last, F.A. Walker, Esmond Walker, 180 40 180 97. Biography: Walker as an assistant Justice General in the military of USA. Walker as a professor of political economics. Walker as a president of MIT Institute of Technology. Work, basic work, money in its related to trade and industry. Political economic lead and its rent is a right of book. Franz Esmond Walker point of view of economics definition. Economics is that body of knowledge which related to wealth. On classical school of thought, classical economics called is a science of a wealth, but they could not explain what is the objective of the study of wealth. Classical economists have not pointed out with the purpose of human activity, production of wealth, consumption of wealth. Classical economics have limited the scope of economic, ignore human services. It make people greedy, selfish, and unsympathetic.